Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Ward-Prowse. Goes in for the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Lucas Paqueta, has found his feet, Peter. He admitted himself that he applied too much pressure on himself when he first arrived in Italy, and he didn't feature as he would have liked, but now he's starting...
Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ward-Prowse plays it short. Crosses it in. He rises! And again! He's delivered all right! With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And that has been cut short.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Great hit! He's scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cleared away. Bowen. Oh, that pass isn't the best. West Ham are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Bowen.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Lucas Paqueta. Ward-Prowse. And they're back on the ball again. Look at the spawn! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gently done. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Here we go again then.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now the finish! Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And he's on his way! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alvarez. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Paqueta. Shot could be on. That is a brilliant interception.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Indonesia, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Socek. Good driving run. That's a good ball out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Alvarez. Ball played for Ward-Prowse. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's there to clear it.
Indonesia are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Ward-Prowse. Now it's Kudus.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Indonesia must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Now it's Bowen. Now it's Souček. Great chance! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Indonesia desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Oh, good ball. That's a decent clearance. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone looking for safety.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Cantwell.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Terrific header! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's played forward. Blackburn look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get...
There's the shot! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the shot! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Arhan. Shifted upfield. That's a sharp pass. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is a brilliant interception. Travis. There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Indonesia get the ball rolling for the second period. Has a go! They want to be quick to recover this. Looks to the other side.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good running, strong. And he's had a hit!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that has been knocked clear. It's a mighty effort! And one more try! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Travis. Almost an hour gone. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's been picked out. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he skips past his man. Now it's Cantwell. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good spot, he's seen the run. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and
he's going for goal! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Indonesia surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Dennis. Cantwell. That's tidy. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.